Welcome. In this tutorial, we are looking at two project management tools that many of us use daily: Microsoft Project and ADO Azure Boards, which are used to manage your Agile projects. For simplicity, Azure Boards will be referred to as ADO in this tutorial. The goal of the tutorial is to give a short recap and review on how to best leverage these two tools. This tutorial is tailored to new project managers or non-project managers who want to better understand how to plan, manage, and track projects. Much of this information is available on the Microsoft Learn site. The bottom line is that ADO is best used to manage work of an Agile team, while MS Project is very effective in forecasting a project's timeline, cost, and resource needs. Both tools are powerful and can be used together to help project managers meet different project management, progress, and performance analysis and reporting needs. Let's dig a bit deeper into the value of each tool. Let's start with a simple distinction. MS Project is very effective as a project planning, forecasting, and management tool. Only the online server version can really be used by a team, but it's cumbersome and not designed effectively for Agile teams. While you could use MS Project for Agile work task management, ADO is better suited and a more effective tool for Agile teamwork planning, execution, and tracking. MS Project is especially good at planning and answering forecasting questions like, what will happen and when, and how much will the project cost? ADO, on the other hand, is good at answering Agile project execution questions like, what is happening right now? And what is the project's task progress? For ADO to be truly effective, however, you need to define your stories or requirements to the task level. MS Project gives you a full project Gantt timeline that forecasts the entire project, which ADO does not do. And MS Project can use such planning tools as critical path analysis, project staffing models, and cost-time forecasting. ADO gives us excellent Agile sprint planning, story, and task execution tracking, along with such reporting as team burn-downs, task burn-ups, and other performance metrics. ADO provides more visibility into blockers at the task level, since it's managing granular teamwork and work effort. In short, MS Project forecasts the outcome, whereas ADO is used to manage Agile work. Use MS Project for full end-to-end timeline forecasting and visibility. MS Project can forecast progress before the work begins. This is because MS Project supports dependencies such as FS, SS, FF, and SF, resource leveling, critical path, and what-if schedule modeling. For example, if a critical task slips by 5 days, MS Project shows the downstream impact immediately. ADO, on the other hand, works in fixed time boxes of sprints and iterations, prioritizes value flow, not dependency forecasting, and does not model or predict large cross-team or cross-phase schedule changes. ADO shows progress as work is performed. MS Project is also better built than ADO for budget and cost forecasting. MS Project allows you to easily and quickly assign hourly rates to resources, calculate cost per task, and see cost roll-ups by features, phases, or ever milestones. Financial estimates allow you model budget burn rate over time. ADO tracks effort usually in story points or hours, but is not as effective as MS Project in total cost or budget estimations and does not adequately connect effort to labor cost. It usually requires exporting of data to other tools if financial analysis or tracking is needed. If executive leadership needs cost projections, use MS Project. Staffing is frequently where projects succeed or fail. If there is not enough labor for the planned timeline, the project will be late. Reactively increasing project staff to accomplish planned work done increases project costs and may result in timeline delays as well as defects due to rushing the work. MS Project can forecast the overall resource needs and allocation of resources for a given timeline and level of work effort, so you can determine if more resources are needed for a given timeline upfront in the project. ADO does not effectively estimate timeline for a given workload and staffing level. One simple way to use the two tools together is to export ADO tasks, effort, and progress, and to import the data into a MS Project schedule to see what's needed for resource leveling. While this sounds complex and labor-intensive, it's quite easy and quick to do. You can even use AI to help manage and speed up the forecasting and risk assessment analysis. ADO doesn't effectively estimate resource allocation across time. It mainly shows who is assigned to a story or task and track its progress. In addition, ADO capacity planning is mostly sprint to sprint and not project-wide. If you need to plan staffing needs at, say, 3, 6, or 12 months out, or by phase, MS Project is the better tool to provide that information and visibility. ADO is excellent at agile team work planning and execution, especially if stories are decomposed to the task level, where task products can be used by DevOps pipelines. ADO provides team assignments and daily task progress visibility. If appropriate, you can use a Kanban approach for workflow management. From a reporting standpoint, ADO provides a variety of custom dashboards, as well as standard agile burn-down or burn-up charts. If stories are decomposed to the task level, ADO is also good at quickly revealing work-in-progress bottlenecks, testing delays, and pipeline blockers. When the Agile team starts building out its project, it's easy to migrate stories or requirements from the backlog into sprints. Sprint progress can be tracked, but you will need a tool like MS Project if you want a full granular project timeline forecast and see the implications of scope changes or delays due to slow development or defect rework. It's common to find successful project managers using both tools. In addition, AI today can help you rapidly evaluate project performance risks. Use MS Project to forecast timelines, resources, and costs. If your goal is to forecast a project so you know the resources you need for the work effort for a specific timeline, then use MS Project. Use ADO to execute the work and track real progress. If your goal is to deliver an agile project, use ADO. Actuals from ADO can also be used to update MS Project forecasts, which can give you full project end-to-end visibility. In summary, using both tools can more effectively reduce work effort, timeline, and cost risks than just relying on a single project management tool. That's a wrap for this quick project management briefing on using ADO, Azure Boards, and Microsoft Project to improve your Agile project. As a next step, watch our other risk management tutorials, or reach out to us for more information on using our rapid, low-cost project risk assessment services. We hope you found this information useful, and thanks for watching.